Known for the stormy skies that frequent the territories throughout the year,
I hope I don't poop in my pants. That's all I gotta say.
It's also a region once defined by the rise of an angsty subculture.
So tonight is controversy.
And known around the globe as a beacon of technological innovation.
In 1990, I used to be a big fan of Twin Peaks, the show.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, can I move into one of those then?
Of course, but bring Grandma with you.
Grammy and I are moving in.
Got to be the best value on the market to get it sold.
Barb Pexa is taking you on this once-in-a-lifetime journey. Whether finding your next home, your favorite venue, or simply living your American dream, you can do it in the Pacific Northwest. From the Puget Sound to the Cascade Mountains to the booming metropolis of Seattle, there's a little something for everyone.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Thanks for coming.
It is freezing.
I'm sure it's a little bit colder than San Diego,
Absolutely.
isn't it?
I don't know if I have enough warm or clothes on me, but we'll do what we can, right?
We'll just do our best. I thought we'd start here. This is here the home of the Snoqualmie Falls at the Salish Lodge. It's one of the most visited spots in all of the greater Seattle area. And one of my favorites is back in 1990, I used to be a big fan of Twin Peaks, the show.
Yeah, that's right.
It's gotten a great cult following, and I think it's really cool, kind of dark and stormy and funky Pacific Northwest. So I thought we'd check it out.
Awesome, that's it.
Okay. One of my favorite things to bring all my new clients to here is the falls. I think it's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's so picturesque, the scenery itself. I love it.
It is. So right down here we've got the main falls.
Okay.
It falls way, way, way down there. The water is really flowing at a high rate today because we've had a lot of rain in the area. And it's really beautiful. From these windows right here at the Salish Lodge, you can have a really fantastic meal. The Salish is a high-end luxury boutique hotel.
Very nice.
No, just find the light in honesty, 'cause I've never been good at telling stories. Yeah, we're gonna ride this wave until it breaks. We're gonna drive all day. We're gonna ride this wave until it breaks. All I know, yeah, all I know.
All right, Barb, this has been a beautiful experience. Thank you so much for showing me this.
You're welcome.
I'm excited to see what else Seattle has to offer. What do you got for me?
Next, we're going to head down to Seattle on Lake Union, and we're going to hit up Gasworks Park. I've never totally understood why it's so famous, but it is where we have our 4th of July fireworks every year, and everybody loves it.
Okay, I'm down to check it out.
Okay, let's go check it out.
Welcome back. We're taking you on a tour of one of the coolest locations in the United States, the Pacific Northwest. One of the great things about this show is you learn all about the cities you thought you already knew. I mean, I had no idea Twin Peaks was shot right outside of Seattle. Next up, Barb is taking us on a tour around Gasworks Park. Check it out.
All right, this is pretty amazing, but what the heck is it?
You know, it's pretty interesting. This is an old site of the Seattle Gas Company.
Okay.
And they've turned it into a really popular Seattle park. We have our 4th of July fireworks here.
Very cool, very cool. And it's nice view of downtown Seattle.
Yep, this area right here is called South Lake Union.
Perfect.
And part of the reason they have the fireworks here is it's surrounded by water, so the water's just packed with boats. People come here, they can be underneath the fireworks.
Okay.
And of course, you know the company Amazon.
Of course, everybody does.
Yeah, our headquarters are right down here.
Very nice, and it feels like a movie like Sleepless in Seattle, right?
Yeah,
Got that feel?
Well, you're right. So if you look out here along all these floating houseboats out there, those are the sorts of homes that Sleepless in Seattle were filmed on. And another thing that downtown Seattle is well known for that's fairly unique.
Yeah, for sure. It's just that unique look of real estate, and also just like the atmosphere is a different change from what I'm used to anyway in San Diego, right?
So yeah, I think it's a really cool part of Seattle. It's artistic and edgy and industrial. Oh my God, is that a drone up there?
Where? Oh, yeah.
Did somebody crash their drone on it? Found a piece of equipment to lose. Hey Diane, and this is the house I've been talking about, wanting to show you.
Very nice.
We are up here in Bellevue on Cougar Mountain.
Okay.
And this home is built by the Buchan builders, and they're a real classic traditional builder in Seattle. They do mostly high-end listings.
I've noticed, it's got that classic look to it, right? The vintage, but also traditional form of it.
It's very traditional. They make it just modern enough. With all the great top-of-the-line appliances and fixtures, but in a very traditional mode. But hands down, my favorite space in this house is the outdoor living room.
Of course, nice.
As you know, we're in Seattle and we get a lot of rain. So I think all home builders should put these outdoor living rooms in their houses. It's got
covered all the way through. Oh, that's cool.
Covered all the way through, gas fireplace, gas heaters. And a 48-inch grill with hood system, which is fantastic.
What type of buyer do you see purchasing this home?
My guess is probably a family, something like that. But with the main floor ensuite room, we can also have
like a
multi-generational living.
Perfect.
Which is really big in these, I would say, these days in this part of the country.
All right, Barb, rumor has it that you do something special for your buyers. What is it?
We cater and host our buyers' housewarming parties as their thank you present for choosing to work with our team. I come from the restaurant business, and it was a perfect carryover for high-end customer service, sociability. It's just the highlight of their process, we think. We send out the invitations, we send out the thank you cards, we get to mingle and meet all of their favorite family and friends, and it's really a lot of fun. Sometimes we have a little bit too much fun, but that's how we think we have a great customer base.
Well, nothing like, you're working with these clients and buyers, right? So you get to know them in the process of buying their home. So what better way than to throw them a party in their housewarming party?
We could not agree more. And it seems almost sacrilegious not to take that process all the way through and help them celebrate. We cater it, we bring wine, we bring Prosecco, we do a toast. We even have cute little aprons we've made with our team logo and our names. So we really have a lot of fun with it.
Good for you, that sounds great.
Yeah.
We live just at the trailhead of one of the many trails that run along Cougar Mountain. And you walk among huge maples and evergreens. Maple leaves as big as your head, they're just giant. This home, which sits on Cougar Mountain, 1,000 feet above Lake Sammamish, and with a beautiful view of a 10,700-foot volcano called Mount Baker, which is snow-covered year-round. I love to write thrillers that are really a combination of really good stories, interesting characters, very dynamic human conflict, but also on the edge of science. And the Seattle area is very vital to that, with the University of Washington, with the Primate Research Center, with the very modern architecture that blends in with the very old architecture. It provided a very good setting, and you could really get the feel of Seattle and the surrounding area. But also, it entered into the conflict and the challenges of, trying to move across all those different terrains and meet some of the challenges that we set up in the book. You could almost feel the oxygen levels go up and the stress levels go down. And that is how I would sell Seattle to someone just coming in.
That house is so cool. Right up on the hill overlooking Lake Sammamish, that's got to be one of the best locations on the block. It just has such a thriller feel to it. It all makes sense as to why Steve Hadden chose that location. Speaking of which, if you haven't seen his novels, go check them out. I know I will. Who doesn't love a thriller? Next up, we're checking in on one of our partners in your area. Hit it.
Imagine living out the golden years of your life at a 5-star resort. That's what I'm feeling like today in East County. I can't wait to show you guys all the services that this offers our seniors with Mr. East County himself, Kyle Whissel. Let's go dive in.
So today we're at Lantern Crest, which is here in the city of Santee, and Lantern Crest is doing big things in the community. So I just wanted to introduce it to you and to the audience today.
It's amazing. We have Karina here.
Yes.
Who's actually the sales coordinator for the whole entire area.
Correct. That is correct.
So one of the things that I found is really unique about this property, other than it being beautiful, is that you guys service a wide variety of seniors.
Correct.
So what kind of seniors do you guys service?
So really we offer from our independent living to our assisted living and then our neighborhood and memory care. We offer beautiful retirement living. And then for those that need extra support, we offer the assisted living in our building next door and of course our memory care services.
And I noticed that there's different buildings and you guys also have these villas over here. Tell me about those.
So here in this building in particular, this is our independent living. This is a 5-star retirement living. So we offer villas. Our villas are for those that are not necessarily ready to go into an apartment, that really still want to be in a home, but have somebody come in and take care of all those things that you don't want to take care of at home anymore.
Wait, can I move into one of those then?
Of course.
And so you
but
guys
bring grandma with you.
Grammy and I are moving in. So you guys offer, it's like house cleaning, cooking, the whole 9 yards for these people living in the villas.
Yes, they get meal plans. We have a beautiful 5-star dining room where they get to eat. We offer a bar for those that still like to have their drinks, their cocktails. In this building here.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. And then also for those that live in assisted living, doesn't mean they don't like to have fun. We also offer the same type of amenities there. They have their weekly happy hours with entertainment. They get their meal plans. And of course, you have caregivers there to assist them for whatever those needs can be. We also offer our putting green, which is right out here. And then our newest addition is being built as we speak. So right now it's a little bit limited for the outdoor activity, but it doesn't stop our residents from getting out because they have a lot of outings, not necessarily within the community, but outside throughout San Diego County.
That's amazing. I mean, I've been in here and it's like a 5-star resort, so I don't know if I'd want to leave once I got here.
Well, most of them don't.
I wouldn't. Okay, so I can hear the construction going on, and I'm sure that we can all kind of attest to that. What is being built?
That is going to be our plaza mainly. The plaza is going to offer, in addition to all the amenities that we already offer here, from a bowling alley to a indoor pool, wellness center, a credit union, a pharmacy. It's going to offer another theater, a chapel. It's also going to be open to the public for those that need to do banking and pharmacy. And then 113 new beautiful apartments that will be facing both east and the west of here in East County.
I mean, you are the king of East County. There's nothing like this in East County.
And that's why we're here. We just want to showcase how amazing it is. I mean, this is something you find in La Jolla, Rancho Bernardo, but to have that out here in East County, this is the destination for senior living.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, and it's nice. We were just talking that your house is right up the hill.
Yes.
So this is a really great opportunity for you to buy a house close by and then move your parents to keep them close to the family.
It is. And it, like she said, it's great for everybody from assisted living, memory care. I mean, they literally cover the entire spectrum, which is cool. You got to talk about the restaurant, though, because, you know, food is dear to my heart. So there's a restaurant going in. Talk about that.
There is. So as far as our new restaurant, our new addition is going to offer a beautiful dining area. It's going to also have a diner. So also the theater is going to have dining services for those that want to watch shows.
Wow.
So it's going to have a very different experience to it.
Well, that's amazing. Well, Kyle, thanks for always bringing me to the best places in East County, my hometown. And I didn't even know about how great this place was.
It is my honor.
And Karina, I think I'm going to stay here.
That's okay. You can stay here.
I don't know how close I am to 55, but I'm going to sneak my way in.
Hey.
Take it all in.
ready to fly?
We're ready to fly.
Right.
How's this going to go? Can you tell us how this is going to go today?
You're each going to be tied together with a professional certified tandem instructor.
Good to know.
One-on-one. You're in front, the instructor's in back, and you are going to fly off this mountain, Poo-Poo Point in Issaquah, out into the blue yonder.
You ready?
I hope I don't poo-poo my pants. That's all I gotta say. How high are we?
We're at 1,700 feet over the valley, 1,800 foot mean sea level. It's a beautiful view today. It's a great day to fly.
The sun came out first. We're pretty excited.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Thanks so much for let's do this.
Barb invited us here to jump off of this cliff, so we're all here together right now.
Waiting for that
Frozen,
moment.
but loving it.
We're gonna repay the favor by having Barb come out to our party tonight, Controversy, Beyonce vs. Rihanna, and we're gonna dance all night long. Yes, this is Black Gatsby, and I'm Discoshrine.
She is so extra right now. Cut that last part.
I'm Discoshrine, and we are signing off the mountain like, hey.
Nope, won't, couldn't, I can't. Jump off a mountain? Diane, major kudos to you. I'm proud beyond words. While I catch my breath, we're sending you over to another expert in your market. Let's go.
Real fun right now is we have George Lorimer with Remax in studio with us to talk about some great hot topics here in San Diego. Great to have you, George.
Great to be here, Amy. Thank you.
You've been a dynamo and an expert in this region here in San Diego for a long time with Remax as an expert. So I want to dive right in and just ask you your opinion, your expertise on the market right this minute.
Yeah, well, we're seeing a lot of changes. Since about June, it's slowed down. We started accruing some inventory. So sellers are coming to me because, Amy, they were going up, 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 up. And so every subsequent sale, they priced it higher. So now, where it's flattened out, interest rates have gone up about 1%, so it's less affordable for buyers. So it's flattened, nothing terrible, but how do you get your home sold when you're competing with more homes and you got to be the best value on the market?
You know, as you're talking to your sellers now, they're like, look, we're still selling, whatever reason going on, they want to sell. How do you advise that they strategically do that the best with today's situation?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So it used to be, there was so little inventory, we're selling in 14 days. Now we're selling in about 30 days. So not crazy long time. But Amy, you got to be the best of value on the market to get it sold. Value is, hey, what can I get the most for my money? And then here's number 2, Amy, is actually listen to what the market says. And the market are the home buyers out there.
What do you advise for them then when you're looking at more inventory and now they have choices versus, okay, things are flying off, we just got to put on whatever we can get. They have some choices. What do you advise with that?
So it's a good position to be in. So the first, conversation we have is people say, hey, should I buy? Should I wait? Our price is going to go down. So you and I both know that 1% in interest rate lowers your purchasing power by 10%. So the waiting, I don't think necessarily that'll help because most people get loans. Okay, so that's one thing. Second thing is, how do you sort through all these properties? What we can help with is discerning between the inventory, Amy, that's available for them and really what would be a better resale down the road. So we have to keep mindful of, hey, what's going to be the best return on investment?
Right.
Down, depending on the price range, the area, what things are factors like 3-car garage, a downstairs bedroom, a pool, things like that can really create a lot of resale.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's such great advice. And I know, speaking of resale, you are working with some great sellers right now. Would you like to feature one of your properties for us?
Yeah, got a number of listings here. Here is a great one, and the reason I picked this one, it's in Portico in Little Italy, and it's about a block from where the Whole Farmers Piazza is, or Plaza. And it's just a great one. It's $435,000. It's got a reasonable HOA. It's perfect, just livable. If you want like a second residence to live in the city, come downtown, or as a second home, a lot of people use them. It's just a beautiful place. So if you're interested in that, there's some photos and you can contact us.
Awesome. Sounds fantastic. Thanks for your expertise today.
Thank you.
Really appreciate what you're bringing in and really just common sense of what's today's market, but it's still always a great time to buy and sell in San Diego. So we hope that people are encouraged, never discouraged. Thanks for being a part of the show today.
Thank you, Amy.
Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Can't stop me now. Ain't backing down. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what
This makes me want to move to Seattle. It's awesome and it checks all the boxes. Scenic, Twin Peaks, jumping off mountains, beautiful parks, and some of the coolest nightlife. Sign me up.
won't stop doing what I do.